There's nothing quite like the glowing charm of autumn, a season that feels like a warm embrace after the sweltering heat of summer. Picture this, a crisp fall day where the trees are heavy with apples, just waiting to be picked, each one a little treasure, a promise of sweetness that you can almost taste as you pluck it from the overburdened branch. The air is cool and fresh, with just the faintest scent of wood smoke from nearby chimneys or bonfires, and the ground is a patchwork of fallen leaves, crunching underfoot with every step, their scent mingling with the bouquet of October. As you fill your basket, the sun filters through the golden foliage, casting a warm, nostalgic glow on everything around you. After the satisfying ritual of apple picking, what could be better than treating yourself to the quintessential flavors of the season? A steaming cup of fresh, tart apple cider, its warmth seeping through your gloves, accompanied by a donut perfectly dusted with cinnamon sugar. It's a simple pleasure, but one that captures the very essence of fall. Or perhaps a latte, a hot one finally, after months of only being able to stand iced coffee. Maybe a hot cocoa. The world feels cozy, wrapped in the comforting hues of orange, red, yellow, maroon, brown, as the season wraps its arms around you like a soft, well-worn blanket. Autumn is also the time to rediscover the joys of layering, pulling out those hats, scarves, slouchy wool knee socks, and tights that have been patiently waiting in the back of your closet. Moving cozy sweaters and cardigans to the front of your closet at last. Plaid reigns supreme, and boots become not just a necessity, but a statement of style and comfort. There's something magical about those first chilly mornings when you step outside and see your breath hanging in the air, a visible reminder that the world is changing. You draw little pictures on the foggy windows, each doodle a tiny celebration of the season's return. The air is alive with the promise of cozy nights and the thrill of change. But no autumn experience is complete without the tradition of pumpkin picking. Imagine wandering through a sprawling pumpkin patch, the ground beneath your feet firm from the cold. Each pumpkin a unique work of art waiting to be chosen. You find the perfect one, plump with a sturdy stem, and carry it home with plans to carve it into a grinning jack-o'-lantern that will light up your porch on Halloween night. The smell of pumpkin fills the air as you scoop out the seeds. maybe saving a few to roast with a sprinkle of salt, adding yet another layer of seasonal comfort. And the pumpkin craze, embracing it wholeheartedly, unapologetically savoring every pumpkin-spiced creation that comes your way, from lattes to pastries to soups and candles. The flavor and scent of pumpkin becomes a beloved symbol for the season, warming you from the inside out. As the days grow shorter and the nights longer, the allure of a roaring fire becomes irresistible. There's nothing like the sound of crackling wood and the warmth of the flames and the way the firelight dances across the walls, turning your home into a haven of coziness. Or perhaps a bonfire outside with loved ones, gathering your dearest friends around to roast marshmallows in the quickly dying sunlight and tell ghost stories in the gathering dark, jumping at the sounds of wildlife awakening in the woods nearby. Autumnal color combos inspire everything from your wardrobe to your home decor, creating a space that feels both vibrant and serene. It's in these moments, curled up with a cup of tea or a mug of hot cocoa, that you might find your cat nestled beside you, wrapped up in a cozy blanket you've just taken out from deep within summer storage. There's something so peaceful about watching them sleep, their soft purrs adding to the tranquil ambiance of the room. The kitchen too comes alive with the season's magic. You eagerly bake your first batch of fall cookies, perhaps a little too generous with the cinnamon in your excitement, but they're delicious nonetheless, filling the house with an aroma that's almost as good as the taste. It's a time for scary stories, whispered in the flickering candlelight, and scary movies that send shivers down your spine. The thrill of a good scare, well bundled safely in the warmth of a soft blanket, with a hot, soothing cup of chai tea. Nothing beats settling in for a marathon of old Vincent Price horror films, his voice dripping with the perfect mix of elegance and menace. Those classic tales of horror are like stepping back in time to a Halloween night of yesteryear, where every creak in the house felt like a ghostly presence, and the shadows danced with a life of their own. And then there are nights when you settle in for a Meg Ryan movie, the ultimate comfort film that feels like a hug from an old friend, watching her fall in love again and again and again, as if for the first time, and suddenly wishing you could have a bouquet of freshly sharpened pencils too. Paired with a scented autumn candle, the room fills with the nostalgic scent of spiced apples or pumpkin pie, the flickering flame adding to the enchantment of the season. Each moment is a reminder of why autumn is so beloved. Because it's a time that invites us to slow down, to savor the little things, and to connect with the world and the people around us in a way that feels both deeply comforting and wonderfully alive. As the leaves continue to fall and the world around us prepares for slumber, let's hold on to the magic of autumn with both hands. Let's cherish the rituals, the sights, the smells, and the tastes that make this season so special, because in the end, it's moments like these, the cozy, the joyful, the heartwarming, that fill our lives with meaning and remind us of the beauty in simply being present. So enjoy autumn in all its glorious golden splendor. May we revel in it, cherish it, and carry its warmth